Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and today we are going to be reviewing a movie called Bad Witch, which is a film that is not even out yet. It doesn't come out until later on this year, and the writer of the film actually reached out to me on Facebook because I'm friends with him on Facebook and asked me if I would like to review this film. And I'm always happy to, of course, review some films that writers or filmmakers reach out to me to review because, one, they're taking the time to reach out to me to watch their movie, and then two, it's just taking that time and giving them feedback as an aspiring filmmaker, what I think of their movie and how they could potentially improve in the future. And I'm happy to say, guys, Bad Witch is a freaking phenomenal time. I had a great time watching this movie. It is a very fun horror comedy. Like, seriously, I wasn't bored at all during this movie. And I was actually quite pleased with that because a few weeks ago, I remember watching the trailer. But because I watched so many different movies, and I have over the course of the past couple weeks, I honestly forgot what the trailer was. And I was almost tempted to watch the trailer again before I actually watched the movie, and I'm really, really glad I didn't, because I think that it may have spoiled some things that I just did not want to be spoiled. And I'm not saying that it has any major spoilers in the trailer. What I mean by that is, like, there are some jokes maybe within the trailer that I may not have laughed at had I watched the trailer. That's all I'm trying to say. So, Bad Witch tells the story of Xander, who is a witch whose abuse of black magic has led him to disaster after disaster. After trying to go clean of witchcraft, Xander befriends a young loner, Roland, who he helps with bullies, girlfriends, and other teenage atrocities. And this is where the fun really comes into this movie, guys. When the character of Roland is introduced, Xander is all by himself, and he is in a place to where, he could even use a friend himself. So he befriends this kid, finds out that he needs a lot of help, and actually teaches him the ropes of witchcraft. And I love that part of the movie. These are two characters that I actually really, really came to care about, and that's where this movie really shines. The characters that you're supposed to care about, you really do. And there are some scenes that you just feel for both of these guys. And then those douchebags that you're supposed to not care about, they get under your skin. Specifically a guy named Conrad. Conrad is like the essence of that high school bully that you just wanted to punch in the face. The guy that thinks he's hot shit. The guy that thinks he's getting a football scholarship somewhere. The guy that just really is in your face all the time and you just want to hit him. Or you want to at least see his ass get kicked somehow, some way. And the cinematography in this movie is done really well. I was actually kind of blown away by this because even though that this is a low budget movie, the cinematography looks fantastic from the very opening shot. I was actually really taken aback by that because I was just like, oh, I really like this. I mean, the movie looks good. It sounds good. The directors, there's two guys that directed it, really do a damn good job here. The guys that directed it go by the name of Victor Fink and Joshua Land, and they're great behind the camera, and whoever they have as their cinematographer, hats off to him because he does a great job here. As far as complaints with this movie go, I'd say that the effects, there are some effects that look really damn good, and then later on you'll see them again and they just won't look as good. And of course I'm not going to spoil anything because the movie's not even out yet, and I encourage you guys to watch this when it comes out. This film does deserve as much attention as it could get. So I'm not really too sure what went wrong there, but again, I get it, it's low budget, but still, I just feel like that the makeup looked a little bit different than it did when it first appeared, because when it first appears, it looks great, and then there's just a specific type of makeup that I feel like is really noticeable later on in the movie, but that could just be me. Another issue I have with the film is I really was hoping that the climax of the film was going to be a little bit more drawn out than it was. Like, I just feel like that the ending felt kind of very rushed, because the whole movie is so great leading up to the ending, and I was so curious to see how the film was going to end, but I feel like that the climax was just a little disappointing for me, but it's okay because there's a lot of great jokes throughout the course of the movie. The story is really damn good, and again, a lot of the time it could just be due to the budget as to why these movies get cut just a little bit short. So with all that being said, guys, I do think that Bad Witch is a really damn entertaining movie. They've got some great performances in it, great cinematography in it, and the effects for the most part are really good. Again, I just really wish that ending had been a little bit stronger, and that's really the only thing it's kind of got going against it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give Bad Witch a B-. So with that being said, guys, post your guys' comments down below. Let me know, does this sound interesting to you guys? Will you guys check out Bad Witch later on this year whenever it comes out? Because I think that you guys should. I do think that this is very much worth your hour-and-a-half buy-in. So whatever you guys' thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.